You left Ukraine on the first day of the war. How did that happen? Did you know it was coming?
And yes, we had 2 hours to gather all essentials and we left.
Так, мы, значит, первый ряд, второй ряд, третий, там четвертый ушел ряд.
Не пускает, не пускает.
Да, встречных вообще тут не существует.
How did you end up in the US? Why did you choose America over Germany or Ireland?
There was a program for Ukrainian people. Wrote me on Facebook that he was going to America and he could help us.
Why did you decide to start a laser cosmetology practice here instead of continuing your previous career? That this kind of light could cause cancer over time. What's your response to that? What's your monthly net income?
From 40,000. The first one was in Miami and the second one in New York with professionals. He's in Canada right now and there is no chance to come back if we leave the country.
What was the hardest part of immigration? If there hadn't been a war, would you have moved here anyway? Today, we follow a day in the life of Olena. For the past 2.5 years, she and her family have called the United States their home. It's been 3.5 years since they left Ukraine on the first day of the war. A year ago, Olena opened a laser cosmetology studio in McKinney, a small city just north of Dallas. She likes to joke that in her studio you can get rid of just about anything, unwanted hair, spots, even wrinkles, but not your ex. That, she says with a smile, is beyond her expertise. As far as I know, you left Ukraine on the first day of the war. How did that happen? Did you know it was coming?
Yes, it's true. We left our country on the first day the war started, and really, yeah, we didn't realize. But my husband went to the Baltics before 3 days the war, and he prepared all necessary documents for us. And at that time, I didn't realize why is it necessary. I remember the day, it was early morning and I woke up to explosions and I started to call my friends, my neighbors, loved ones, and I realized the war started and we weren't ready. And my yoga instructor, my dear friend, called me and said that Alona, let's leave the country, and we have only 2 hours to pack. Before my husband left, he just told me that it's not a vacation, it will be for a long time, and he was right. And like he predict, because in Syria, where he's from, the war destroyed his family's house, and he knew about the situation very well. And yes, we had 2 hours to gather all essentials, and we left.
Так, мы, значит, первый ряд, второй ряд, третий, там четвертый ушел ряд.
Не пускают, не пускают.
Да, встречных вообще тут не существует.
At first you went to Ireland. Under what program? Did friends help or how did it go?
Yes, the first destination was Ireland, but we spent one day in Moldova, and after that we went to my husband's relatives in Romania, and after that in Germany. We spent there about 3 days because we don't have any ideas what to do, and my friend just offered me to go to Great Britain through Ireland, and we decided to head to Ireland. My husband found some guys from Syria. They lived there and they met us, took care about us, and we just didn't know what to do. We visited a lot of consulates, and at the time people were confused because they didn't know what was happening. Yes, and we did our paperwork by ourselves, and we spent like about 2 months in Dublin, and after that we were moved to Oceanside city in the south of Ireland.
Germany was your second stop. Was that also through a program?
Yes, German was our second stop. That time there was a program for Ukrainian people, and our friends insisted a lot to move to Germany because in Ireland, in a small city, there was no opportunity to work, and we decided to change something. We moved to Germany. We settled and we did all paperwork. Our friends helped us with the papers, with the residence, with language courses. And when everything was done, again we understood that it wasn't the right place either. Actually, when we were in Ireland, we decided to go to the US from the beginning. We applied to Canadian visas and found American family from Kentucky, Sarah and Daryl, who were ready to go to Canadian border and meet us. They want to help us. But while we were waiting our visas, the U4U program was produced, and they refused to sign. We were so upset, and from that time we forgot about America.
How did you end up in the US? Why did you choose America over Germany or Ireland?
As I mentioned, we dreamt about America from the beginning, and we saw and we understood the opportunities the country could offer us, for our family, for my family, for my 3 kids. especially for us. And after living in Germany and Ireland, I made decision myself, and I remember it was after New Year. I told my husband that we go to America, and I do everything. I do all my best to go there. I started to write people, even people I don't know personally. I called everybody, and I post a lot of photos and videos and posts on Facebook, on social medias. And it was like surprisingly, my neighbor from my city, from Odessa, wrote me on Facebook that he was going to America and he could help us. Yes, I'm so grateful for that. And in future, we help people as well to move from different countries, from Ukraine to America, because I think we needed to do this. And we applied for the program. And in 2 weeks, we got all necessary documents, and we have only 1 month to prepare everything, because in Germany we have a lot of stuff to complete. And on February 28th, 2023, we arrived in the US.
Is that program still active? Do people still use it?
No, it isn't. They don't.
Why did you decide to start a laser cosmetology practice here instead of continuing your previous career?
We decided to open business here, and I kept asking myself what I truly enjoy doing and where I could apply my life experience and strength. And that's how I realized that creating laser cosmetics practice, and it would be the perfect way to just combine my passion with building something meaningful.
What was the hardest part of immigration?
The hardest part of immigration for me and my family was starting over in new country, adapting to new culture, and moving from state to state, and just settle in the state.
Before you opened your practice, was your husband the primary provider?
Actually, my husband wasn't the primary provider. He was involved in everything. He found the device and connected with professionals in the US to learn from their experience, from their professionalism. And he supported me and gave me good, sometimes crazy ideas. And I think we are a good team and perfect entrepreneurs, and I'm so lucky that we can just have a good vision and to be side by side together.
What does he do for a living?
In Ukraine, he was manager. He ran his own business. Construction. He had a construction company, and he had a team. And here he's a truck driver. He is working for a company, and maybe a month ago he bought his own truck.
We're up to get down, saying hey y'all, howdy, let's get rowdy tonight.
As far as I know, you taught English in Ukraine. How comfortable was here with when you came to English-speaking environment?
Yes, I taught English. I had private lessons, and as well I was a teacher to my kids, and I'm so happy that they know English very well. They communicate without any problems. It was easy. I was happy that we turned out in the English native country. Of course, there is a difference between when you are just teach English to the students and learn grammar and like read books, because we read a lot of books without any adaptation. It's different to like catch sounds in this country, but anyway, it's easy to read and it's easy to write, and it's different to speak. The hardest part in like any language is speaking. But anyway, I feel very comfortable. I had better run. I have walked.
What is the most important part of getting the room ready?
We need first of all we need to air the room and check Vagaro booking and check settings for each client. Every time for each client I use disposable sheets. I put on my gloves and disinfect them before each client comes. As well, I disinfect all surfaces in this room, and everything is ready. Pencils and aloe vera and lidocaine for each client.
How is your hair removal laser different from, say, a laser used to remove papillomas or other skin growths? They both sound like lasers, right?
Right. This is a modern laser with two handpieces. This one for laser hair removal. This is alexandrite laser, and as well you can use for remove pigmentation, sun and age spots. The second handpiece for skin concerns, we can remove spider vein, cherry angioma, and spider veins.
Some people think laser hair removal is dangerous, that this kind of light could cause cancer over time. What's your response to that?
Actually, laser emits light, not radiation. It's not ionizing. It doesn't damage DNA and cannot cause cancer. Light only reaches the top of the layers of skin and targets the hair follicles, does not reach organs or deep tissues. FDA approved and tested for safety, used worldwide for 7+ years, and the myth comes from confusion. People hear radiation and think about X-rays or gamma rays. Laser hair removal uses light, not radiation. It works only on hair pigment, not on organs.
What safety steps are essential for both the client and you?
First of all, protective glasses to protect the retina from laser light. These glasses for client. These glasses are for professional technician, and where I work with the face, we use these glasses. And as well, clean skin, no makeup, creams, deodorant, disposable sheets, wipe, hygiene, proper skin cooling, comfort and protection.
What should a first-time client know before coming in?
Client don't pluck, wax or use epilator, only shaving. Shave area 24 hours before session. No creams, oils, deodorant on treatment day.
Are there any side effects people should be aware of for hair removal procedure?
After procedure, you can see redness or mild swelling, but actually it disappears in 30 minutes, in 1 hour.
Does laser work on all skin types?
Yes, the laser works for all skin types, for all of 6. I have alexandrite, it works for light skin, and I have ND-YAG, it works for dark and tan skin. Привет, заходи, рада видеть тебя. Привет, садись. Что сегодня мы будем делать?
Ноги полностью,
Так.
бикини
Угу.
полностью,
Угу.
сосудистую звездочку на
Так,
лице
отлично.
и на
Уберем.
пальцах, на больших,
Пальчики и ступни, да?
только пальцы,
Только пальчики, да? Большие или все пальчики?
большие, только на
2 больших. Ага, хорошо. Замечательно. Все готово. Тогда я тебя оставляю на минутку. Раздевайся, одевай халатик, ложись, и я сейчас буду через минутку с тобой.
Какую процедуру можно сделать вот здесь, на зону декольте, чтобы убрать морщинки?
Есть процедура у меня wrinkle reduction, это уменьшение морщинок, да, genesis называется, laser genesis wrinkle reduction. Его можно делать на лице, на шее, также зона декольте. Кожа обогащается коллагеном, кожа становится эластичная, меняется, если мы говорим о лице, тон лица, покраснение, сосудики, также пигментация уходит, морщинки уходят, и кожа становится эластичной и упругой. Большое спасибо, да. Надеюсь, тебе сегодня все понравилось и ты получила удовольствие от проделанных процедур. Лазерная эпиляция, удаление сосудистых, вернее, удаление капилляров на лице и красных пятнышек.
Спасибо большое, я тоже довольна очень. Мне все понравилось, безболезненно, все хорошо.
Благодарю. До новых встреч тогда, да.
What startup capital is needed? Equipment, cost, rent?
Actually, you can start from $1,000, but we started from 40,000. Actually, you can start from 20, 40 and grow gradually. Equipment costs $80,000, bed 3,000, and I pay for rent 390 per week, plus medical director fees. And now I have equipment financing.
How much money and time did you spend on your training? Where did you study?
I spent about $7,000 on my trainings. I got a license, my professional license in Dallas. While I was working, I went through 2 trainings. The first one was in Miami and the second one in New York with professionals.
How did you promote your business? Where did you find your first clients?
I promote my business in social medias, referrals, SEO. I have SEO manager, and when I started, I wrote and invited personally.
What's your monthly net income?
My monthly net income depends on how many clients, and when I started, I have not so many clients, and I spent only my business when I launched. I earned not so much, and now it's growing. I suppose about 5,000-6,000, maybe more, because it depends how many clients per week I have and what procedures, what treatments do they have, because sometimes one person can do laser hair removal and plus laser aesthetics treatments.
How many clients per week now and in the beginning?
In the beginning, I had not so many, maybe a few clients per week. Yes, and now I have more and more. They are growing, and I'm growing. I have, of course, it depends on the week or on season, and now I have 14, 15, sometimes 17 clients per week.
What challenges did you face and how did you solve them?
There is only one challenge. There was only one challenge for me. It was finding a medical director. It took about a few weeks, and just I researched a lot and interviewed a lot, and finally I found the right person.
How do you handle unhappy clients?
To be honest, I have only one unhappy client, and what I do, I become calm and try to inform and give all necessary information to be clear and honest with the client.
Any tips for others who want to open a similar business?
Uh-huh. If you have a great desire and you are adventurous, you can do it. Look at people around you who did it and just move in your direction, not to be scared. And I think you will be stronger than you think.
What are you going to make?
I'm making a salad.
Do you miss Ukraine? Do you feel at home here?
Yes, I do miss Ukraine, my city, my family, my friends, the culture, and actually I feel here like at home because my family with me, and I can build my business and my new life here in safe.
Tell us about one bright and memorable event that happened to you in the US, something you will never forget.
Yes, actually, I have one memorable, like incredible story. It's a story about my husband. It happened some month ago. I was in Miami. I had training, and my husband called me in panic, and told he's in Canada right now, and they will not allow him to back to the US because we came under the program, and there is no chance to come back if we leave the country. I numbed, and I didn't even know what to do and how to help because I didn't have any opportunity to help my husband. And many hours passed, and he was questioned, and they checked everything properly. He was heading that time to gas station, and he was next to the border, and he didn't realize he just passed the border. Somebody advised him not to come back because they will arrest him and he will not back to the US. After 4 or 5 hours, he called me and said he is coming back and he has a paper coming back to the US. Yes, it was it was awful, and when it finished, I was glad, and I just now value what I have and value the life.
Texas or Minnesota? Where do you like more?
Both states have something uh, in Minnesota. You can see beautiful nature, good people, and ability to walk, and there are a lot of vacancies. But Texas, more modern and stable. I hope I like Texas more.
Did your kids adapt quickly?
As for my sons, they adapted quickly. As far as my daughter, I couldn't say because she's a teenager. Now she's almost 9 years old, and she graduated high school in Minnesota, and she was going to enter the college. And since we moved from state to California, we spent 1 month and a half in San Diego, and we just changed our mind and moved to Texas. And during this period of time, she didn't have any friends. She was willing to study, and now I think the time she settled.
What do you like most about the US and what don't you?
This country gives me opportunity to launch my business, to be in safe place, and I feel here more safely than in my country, and chance to be with my family, and I concentrated on good things, on positive things, because there is no choice now, right now, with this situation in my country, and I don't think about negative things. It's maybe difficult to understand the system of the country, and you need to figure out how it works. But in general, I'm happy here.
What are you planning to do now?
I'm planning to head to the park.
Is there anything you want to say to those people who helped or maybe didn't help you to create your American life?
I'm deeply grateful to everyone, especially my relatives, American family from Kentucky, Daryl and Sarah, my neighbor who helped us with the sponsor to Minnesota, and everybody who was with us and support us when we are moving and run our business here. And even I am so grateful people who didn't support us anyway. They help us to feel more resilient and stronger.
If there hadn't been a war, would you have moved here anyway?
Honestly, I would move to the US because I see a lot of opportunities and life you can build what you own. And I always dreamt of studying in the US.
What dreams do you still want to achieve?
I dream of growing every day, be stable in this life, enjoy the life, and to do what I'm doing right now, and exploring this world and enjoy and use all opportunities which life gives me.
And on that uplifting note, we close today's story with our lead, Olena Huder.